Alright, so today we have a custom model review of my custom Cat 323 DL LME. Um, this was a fairly easy custom to do. I bought the stick, came with a different bucket, but I obviously put a bigger bucket on there. Um, so yeah, without further ado, let's get into the review. Okay, so it's your standard, well, not standard because the stick's missing, but the only thing that really changed was that I changed the stick out and the bucket out. I had to drill a couple rivets out. When you buy the kit, it's a resin kit. It comes with a resin bucket. Um, Here's the bucket that it comes with, but I didn't want to put that on the model. I don't know, I'm not sure why I didn't want to put it on the model, but I wanted to go with the 6-tooth bucket instead. So that's what I did. It has all your functionalities. It still has all the functionality of a normal 320 or 323. The stick will go up that high, and then this is little stiff cylinders are on it, so it'll go about down that low. Obviously, the other one will go a little lower because the stick is shorter on this one. Just get the stick up to come up. Stick comes in that far. The bucket, once curled in, goes in that far, but we'll come in to that far. It's because it has clearance issues with the stick. Bucket goes out that far. The stick goes out that far. I don't know if you can see it on camera, but I think it's the metal bucket that's on the end of it. There's not enough weight in the back to support it, so other than that, it's your standard 323. It's standard Norscot model. I mean, you have some that's supposed to be replicated bends, some nice decals on the model. You got a nice cab and mirror. Problem with these models, which I've kind of figured out, is these mirrors. If you kind of hit it or you pull on it hard, they will pop out. So what I'm really doing to fix that problem is I'm putting cab guards on almost all of my cat excavators that I customize. So I will be doing that in a little while. Come to the back, you have some simulated lights, a nice cat decal. This one gets a little imperfection in the paint, but that's fine with me. Another thing that I'm not sure why Norscot didn't do on these models was the counterweight eyes. I'm not sure why they couldn't drill those out or make them holes, because they did it on the first couple runs of the 330s and 336s, and then they switched over to no holes, which is kind of a bitch, because it would be nice to have them drilled out, but whatever. And then coming over to this side, some of you may already be able to tell, this is not the normal handrail that comes on the model. I bent this one out of some brass and basically built a new one and painted it flat black to go with the model. I made it look a little smaller, and I think it looks real nice. There's a up front shot of it, if you can see it. I think it looks a lot better than the other one. The other one's plastic, and again, I don't know why they put a plastic one on here when they could put a metal one on the 330, but whatever, probably was to save some money. So standard, here's the bucket. On the model, it's a 6-tooth digging bucket. I'm not sure why this tooth is a little crooked. I didn't draft the bucket or anything, it's just was like that when I got it, but it doesn't bother me. The bucket does need a couple paint touch-ups here and there, but I'm going to address that later when I get some clear coat, and I'm just going to clear coat all my buckets that I've painted and such. But yeah, that's really about it for this model review. The tracks do roll fairly nice on a smooth surface, but you know Norscot tracks, if you start to roll them too much, they will break, so I'm not going to do that. But yeah, that's kind of about it. Spins 360, just this is tight. And another thing I do on almost all of my Norscot models, no matter if it's 330, 323, no matter what it is, on the bottom, if you can see, there's no base plate here. On these ones, it's a plastic base plate, and on the 330s and 336s is the metal. I take them off. I do not like them on the model. I just, for some reason, I take them all off, because obviously it doesn't really do anything much for the model, and if you ever need to tighten the screw or anything, It's way easier than having to take off the 4 screws and do all that crap just to tighten a screw. So I leave this off on all my models. And then I could bring the 330 in for a size comparison. Obviously, it's not really for a good comparison because the stick's the same. The stick isn't the same. It's not an MME stick, but this is what it looks like next to a 330. So, I mean, that's how high the stick goes, and obviously the 330 will go a lot higher than that. But I mean, that's expected because this is a smaller excavator than the 330. So that's really about it for this review. The stick and the bucket were from Jason Nickel. He's got a page on Facebook, and I know he also sold some stuff to Buffalo Road Imports, and I believe DHS had some of his stuff for a little while. I'm not sure if you can still get these sticks or not. If you can, I'd definitely pick one up. Makes it very nice. Makes a very nice excavator. That's really about it for this review. So if you haven't already, please subscribe to us here on YouTube. Follow us and like us on Facebook. Both links will be in the description. If you want to see another review of a model, just let me know and I'll get it up. Next week is going to be a little challenging. I'm probably going to upload a video on Thursday or early Friday morning. I'm not too sure because I'm going to be doing something over the weekend. So I'm not going to be able to upload a video on Saturday or Sunday. So just look for it earlier in the week or towards the end of the week. But that's really about it. So thank you for watching and stay tuned for some more videos.